Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are hale and hearty. Uh, Let me share the screen now. All right, I'll share the screen later. Don't worry. So, in the last class, I was in the middle of discussing Plato, especially Plato's allegory of the cave. And I also focused on Plato's theory of the forms. Let me see if I can share the screen now. Can you see the photo on the screen?
No, sir, still loading.
Can you see it now? The photo on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, everyone. The
Yes, sir.
girls, can you see?
Yes, sir.
So, how many parts are there? World of the forms,
Basically, two first.
basically two parts: world of the forms and world of appearances. You see A, B, C, D. World of the forms. It is also called intelligible form, intelligible realm, and world of appearances. It is called visible realm. So, world of the forms, intelligible realm. Here, it is actually talking about knowledge. Knowledge in Greek language is called episteme. You remember epistemology is a branch of philosophy. Epistemology. So knowledge means episteme. So world of the forms and A. If you look at the section A, intelligence, which is called Narcissus in Greek language, it means pure ideas. That means if your ideas are pure, and pure ideas mean actually intelligence. And world of the forms, here we also have the forms at the at the leftmost part. If you can see forms within brackets, it's written eidos, eidos, eidos. That means philosophy. So according to Plato, philosophy can help us to get knowledge or episteme. Philosophy is true. Philosophy is real. So, and philosophy is an element that comes under the world of the forms. So, philosophy is very important according to Socrates, and of course according to his student Plato. All right, so philosophy, why? Because philosophy makes us intelligent, and philosophy gives us pure ideas, helpful ideas. Philosophers always think deeply, and they give us ideas, new knowledge, and the new ideas are real because your new ideas, your effective or valuable ideas can change a country, can change the world. So philosophy is an intelligible realm because philosophy is connected with intelligence. All right. Then there is B. B, here we have mathematical reasoning, mathematical logic. So mathematical reasoning or mathematical logic is also connected with knowledge. Mathematics, the subject mathematics, gives us knowledge and gives us, you know, solutions to the problems, and mathematical logic is in fact perfect. All right, so 1 plus 1, so the answer should be 2, and it is true, right? So mathematical reasoning or mathematical logic is connected with real knowledge, and of course it is related to intelligence. And mathematical forms, for example geometry is very important. The philosophers, especially Plato, Plato, he was a follower of Pythagoras. Pythagoras was a mathematician and also a philosopher. So Plato, he learned so many things from Pythagoras and his philosophy, and he loved mathematics. Plato loved mathematics. Why? Because Plato thought that mathematical logic is like something universal. All right, you can measure almost anything by using mathematical, you know, formulas. So Plato উনি গণিতকে ভালোবাসতেন, স্পেশালি জ্যামিতিকে ভালোবাসতেন, জ্যামিতিকে ভালোবাসতেন, এবং উনি বিশ্বাস করতেন যে গণিত যে আমরা যে অঙ্ক করি বা গণিতের যে হিসাবগুলো, জ্যামিতির যে হিসাবগুলো, যে মাপগুলো, এগুলো একেবারে মানে পারফেক্ট। তো এই জন্য উনি বলছেন যে ফিলসফির মতো গণিত এবং জ্যামিতি এগুলো আমাদেরকে সঠিক জ্ঞান দেয়। So that's why philosophy and mathematical forms are very significant, very important according to Plato. And philosophy and mathematical forms can make us intelligent and we can be knowledgeable. Do you understand this much? এটুকু বোঝা গেছে?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Nipa?
Yes, sir.
Basically, sir, what are those?
Yes, Aziz?
What are these?
Aziz, your question is not clear.
Sir, basically, what are these?
What are which parts?
Sir, first part, world of the forms.
All of the form. It is saying that philosophy and mathematical and also geometry. Alright. So
Okay, sir.
these together
Yeah.
create the world of the form.
Okay.
Now, what is the world of the form? That means philosophy and mathematical reasoning. All right.
Yes, sir.
So philosophy makes us intelligent, and philosophers are intelligent, and philosophers can make us intelligent. Philosophical knowledge is real, philosophical knowledge is true, mathematical logic is also real, mathematical knowledge is also true. So Plato believed that philosophy and mathematics, these two things are together called the world of the forms or intelligible realm, because they give us knowledge and we become intelligent. Clear, Aziz? Aziz?
Yes, sir.
Now let's move on to the second part, world of appearances. Now, what is appearance? Appearance, the meaning is
Outer sight or visible sight.
visible. Appearance means something visible. I cannot see you. I cannot see any student. So you are not appearing, right? But if I say I can see you, that means you are appearing. Your appearances I can see. If I can see you on the screen, that means you have appearances. So world of appearances, that means something we can see, visible, visible realm. So here, opinion. In the first part, knowledge was written. In the second part, we see opinion. In Greek language, it is called doxa, opinion. So, see. See, here we have belief. That means a world of appearance or appearances. Here, in see, we have belief. It is called pistis in Greek language. Belief. That means it is belief is connected with objects. For example, uh, if I see a bicycle, that means I believe that a bicycle exists. If I see the moon, that means I believe that there is a moon. All right, something you can see. So visible realm, world of appearances. Here we have, all things like animals. We see animals, man-made items like bicycle. We can see bicycle, and we believe that bicycles exist. Uh, we see a tree, then we believe that trees exist. So if I say trees exist, I can see the trees. Trees are very helpful for us. They give us oxygen. So it is my opinion, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
So visible means you can see. I can see a phone, on my desk. So the phone is a man-made thing. Phone is natural or man-made? Hello?
Man,
Of course, it is a man-made thing.
Man-made.
Man-made thing. So, and I believe that phones exist. ফোন আছে, এটা আমি বিশ্বাস করি, কারণ আমি ফোন তো দেখতে পাচ্ছি। আর আমি গাছপালা দেখতে পাচ্ছি আশেপাশে, তার মানে আমি বিশ্বাস করি গাছপালা আছে। তো গাছপালা নিয়ে যদি আমি কোনো মন্তব্য করি, it is called opinion. In Greek language, it is called doxa. All right, can you see the word doxa on the screen? DOXA. Next to opinion, within brackets, doxa. Can you see the word? Hello?
yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So, according to Plato, this world of appearances is not real, is not true. It takes us away from the truth. প্ল্যাটোর মতে এই যে আমরা যা দেখি আশেপাশে, প্রাকৃতিক যা দেখছি, মানুষের তৈরি যা কিছু দেখছি, কম্পিউটার দেখছি, এনিথিং, অ্যাকর্ডিং টু প্ল্যাটো বলছেন যে এগুলো আমাদেরকে সত্য থেকে, নলেজ থেকে দূরে সরিয়ে নিয়ে যাচ্ছে। ওকে, লেটস লুক এট D. Here we have illusion. Illusion, within brackets, it's written acacia, in Greek language. In English, it's called illusion. Do you know what illusion means?
Sir, বিভ্রম।
Illusion means in Bangla, bibhrom. That means maya, right? You see something which is not true, which is not real. Did it happen in your life, in any one of your life, that maybe in your childhood or maybe now, you think that you have seen something, actually you have not, it's just your illusion. এরকম কিছু
স্যার, আমি দেখার অনেক ট্রাই করছি কিন্তু আমাকে দেখা দেয় নাই। আমি অনেক ট্রাই করছি।
না, মানে তুমি হয়তো রাস্তা দিয়ে যাচ্ছ, হঠাৎ মনে হয়েছে জিনিসটা আসলে মনে হয় এরকম, পরে বুঝলে আসলে না না, এটা তোমার চোখের ভুল। এরকম হয়েছে কারো?
না স্যার, অ্যাকচুয়ালি কোনোদিন হয় নাই।
Anyone else? রায়হান, আজিজ, মহি, নীলুফা, anyone?
No, sir.
ছোটবেলায় বা এখন কোনো অভিজ্ঞতা কারো? নীলুফা? নিপা?
No, sir.
No. Okay, in your childhood, if just imagine, there are some people who in their childhood they saw a piece of rope, all right, a piece of rope when they are walking back home at night. So there was a piece of rope, on the ground. So there was darkness, there was no light, and the man suddenly, he steps onto the rope, and he is, what should I say, I mean, he's shocked. All right, he's shocked because he believes that it is a snake, but actually, is it a snake? Hello?
No, sir.
So the man believes that it is a snake. He is shocked and runs towards his home. But actually it's not a snake. It is just a piece of rope. Next morning, when he goes back to the market, on his way, he sees the rope on the ground. Then he realizes that, okay, it is just a piece of rope. Last night he thought that it was a snake, but now he knows that it is just a rope, harmless rope. So এখন সে জানলো এটা একটা রশি, দড়ি। গত রাতে সে ভেবেছিল এটা একটা সাপ। তাহলে প্লেটো বলছে আমরা আসলে যা কিছু দেখছি এগুলো আসলে illusion. Whatever we see around us, we believe that these are real, Actually, these are not real. These are just the shadows and reflections. Clear? This is called the world of appearances. Do you remember in the last class I told you this whole world is like a shadow according to Plato. Plato believed that this world, everything, is a shadow. The real world is somewhere else. All right?
Yeah, all right, sir.
I hope you understand. Everyone, do you have any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, did I show this photo in the last class? Okay,
Which one, sir?
just wait, please. One moment, please. All right, I'm sharing it now. I hope you can see it now.
Sir, it's still loading.
Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I have just described the divided line. Okay, this is another shape of the divided line. So the divided line is a theory of Plato. So here just look at this part. The physical world or the world of appearances and the real world, ideal world of forms. All right? This physical world, this world is just, you know, just appearance. It's not real. According to Plato, the real world is the world of forms and the world we cannot see. Okay? So the divided line, uh, it is a theory of Plato, and it is a it is actually another version of this one. Wait for a second. I'm sharing the previous photo again. Can you see it now? The last photo, the earlier one. Can you see?
Sir, it's still loading.
Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is called, actually this is the divided line. Okay. There is a line. This is a line, and there are some divisions A, B, C, D. This is called the divided line. So this is a theory of Plato. All right. Now let's move on. Uh, Now I am going to talk about Platonic scholarship. Plato's thought is often compared with that of his most famous student Aristotle. You know, Aristotle was a student of Plato, and actually Aristotle during the Middle Ages, Aristotle was more famous than Plato, especially what should I say? I mean, people.
Propagate his knowledge,
Sorry.
propagate his knowledge, মানে তার knowledge ছড়িয়ে দেওয়া।
Your sound is not clear. Hello?
জি স্যার।
বলতেছে তার নলেজকে ছড়িয়ে দেওয়ার জন্য সে বিখ্যাত ছিল।
Yes, Aristotle, as I was saying, he was more famous than Plato. Why? Why was Aristotle more famous? I will discuss. Just wait for some seconds. And however, in the Byzantine Empire, you know, at that time, Roman Empire was divided into two parts. One is Western Rome, Western Roman civilization. Another one was Eastern Roman civilization. So Eastern Roman civilization was also called Byzantine Empire. And Byzantine Empire, during that time in Byzantine, Plato was becoming popular. Now, the scholastic philosophers of the Middle Ages, Middle Age means which time? Do you know the duration of the Middle Age or medieval period?
1500 সাল থেকে
Actually, it started in 5th century and it ended in 15th century. So this time span from 5th century to 15th century, it is called medieval period, medieval age or Middle Age. So during the Middle Age, knowledge did not spread so much. It was also called the age of darkness. And you already know, after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Middle Age started. And during the Middle Age, the people did not have access to the writings of Plato or any other writers. Plato's original writings were lost to Western civilization until they were brought from Constantinople in the century before its fall. Actually, তখন প্লেটোর বইগুলো মানুষের হাতে ওইভাবে পৌঁছয়নি, স্পেশালি মিডল এজে মানুষরা প্লেটোর বই পড়ার সুযোগ পাচ্ছিল না। পরে প্লেটোর বই পড়ার সুযোগ পেল, তখন ওরা জানলো নতুন নতুন ধারণা, নতুন নতুন আইডিয়াস, নতুন জ্ঞান। আমরা যেভাবে পৃথিবী নিয়ে চিন্তা করি, আসলে বড় বড় জ্ঞানীরা, এই যে সক্রেটিস, প্লেটো, ওনারা যে কত লজিক্যালি পৃথিবীটাকে পৃথিবীর কর্মকাণ্ডগুলোকে ওনারা হ্যাঁ লজিক্যালি তুলে ধরেছেন, অসাধারণ। তো মানুষ যখন পড়লো এই বইগুলো, they learned something new, the people learned something new after reading the books of Plato, and they also learned that Socrates was his teacher. So what the medievals knew of Plato was translations into Latin, from the translations into Arabic by Persian and Arab scholars. So the people of the Middle Age, they knew about Plato by writing his books, and the books were actually translations. These scholars not only now we read Plato's books, so these books are also translations, English translations, right? So these scholars not only translated the books of the ancients but expanded them by writing extensive commentaries and interpretations on Plato's and Aristotle's works. So you see, when the people started to know about Plato, about Socrates, about Aristotle, so they studied, they read their books, they translated their books, they explained, and they commented about those writings, the writings of Plato and Aristotle, and also other philosophers. You know, Socrates did not write any book. We know about Socrates only by reading Plato's books. Socrates নিজে কোনো বই লিখেননি, প্লেটোর বই পড়ে আমরা ওনার সম্পর্কে জানতে পারি। আর তখন বড় বড় জ্ঞানীরা এইসব বই পড়ে নিজেদের মতো করে ব্যাখ্যা বিশ্লেষণ করেছেন, নিজেদের মন্তব্য দিয়েছেন বইয়ের সামনে অথবা বইয়ের পেছনে। তো এইভাবে মানুষজন আরো বেশি করে ওনাদের ব্যাপারে জানতে পেরেছে, শিখতে পেরেছে। Notable Western philosophers have continued to examine Plato's work since that time. Nietzsche, for example, there is a German philosopher, Friedrich Nietzsche. So Nietzsche, he attacked Plato's moral and political theories. You see, Plato is a famous philosopher, okay, there is no doubt, but you can logically go against him. You can give your own logic. You can say that no, Plato's this idea of Plato is not correct. I don't agree with Plato. You may say, তুমি বলতে পারো যে আমি প্লেটোর এই জিনিসটাকে গ্রহণ করছি, এই জিনিসটা প্লেটো ঠিকই বলেছেন, প্ল্যাটনিক লাভ সম্পর্কে এটা ঠিক বলেছেন। তুমি বলতে পারো কিন্তু উনি থিওরি অফ ফর্মস নিয়ে যেটা বলেছেন ওটা সঠিক নয়, আমি বিশ্বাস করি না। হ্যাঁ, তুমি তোমার লজিক দিতে পারো। ইউ ক্যান গিভ ইউর ওন লজিক, প্রেজেন্ট ইউর ওন লজিক অ্যান্ড argue, no problem. So Friedrich Nietzsche, he did not agree with Plato's moral and political theories. Heidegger, another German philosopher, Heidegger, he explained Plato's mystification of being. What does it mean? It means, okay, there are many things that we cannot see, but they exist. Do you agree? Everybody, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Plato believed that there are many things that we cannot see, but they exist. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Can you give an example of something that we cannot see but exists?
Like jinn.
According to Islam, they are jinns, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Ghost.
What about soul? Soul, atta.
জি সোলের কথা বলা যায়
So
Yes, sir.
what about God?
কথা বলা
Yes.
যায়
God, existence of God. We cannot see God, but there is God, right?
Yes, sir.
So Plato believed in God. Plato believed in soul. All right. So okay. So as I was saying, you can agree with him. You can disagree with him. You can support his philosophies. You can protest against his philosophies. No problem. But still, many people read Plato's books. I will take maybe 5 more minutes, then I will finish. Okay, now I'm going to talk about his death and legacy. Death and legacy. Uh, Plato died around the year 347 BC in Athens. All right, he was an Athenian citizen, as you already know. I told you earlier, and not much is known about his death. We do not know much about how he died, but he was 80 years old, 80 years old, and perhaps possibly he died in his sleep. When he was sleeping, he died. Actually, we are not sure. Many scholars believe so. And the Western philosophy, the Western world, Europe, European countries, they admire, they appreciate Plato so much. They are influenced, they follow Plato. Actually, Plato has become more famous than Socrates. Why? Because Plato wrote books. You see, writing books is extremely important. Socrates did not write the books. Plato wrote the books. প্লেটো বই লিখেছেন, প্লেটো সক্রেটিসকে সম্মান দিয়েছেন, প্লেটোর প্রায় প্রতিটা বইয়ে সক্রেটিসের কথা আছে, এই জন্য সক্রেটিস সম্পর্কে আমরা জানতে পারি। সক্রেটিস ছিল প্লেটোর টিচার, এই জন্য সক্রেটিসের সম্মানটা অবশ্যই বেশি সবার কাছে। অ্যান্ড সক্রেটিস, এই কারণে সক্রেটিসকে বলা যায় ফাদার অফ ফিলসফি, the father of philosophy, Socrates. But Plato became more popular. Why? Because of his books. His books, we read his books. Plato's writings have been studied for the last 2000 years. For the last 2000 years, we have been reading Plato's books in all the countries, in the universities, in the colleges. The students study Plato's books, and the academy, the academy. Okay, before I continue, is there anything on the screen? I hope not.
No, sir.
All right. So I'll share another photo later. So the academy, do you remember the school of Plato? The school that Plato started? Do you know the name? It's called
একাডেমিয়া
Academy. The Academy, yes. So the academy, it was even, flourishing, continuing to function even after Plato's death. Plato died, but his school, his academy, was still open. However, uh, it was destroyed later on by the Roman general. As I mean, his name I can spell it out. Sulla. There was a Roman general which is pronounced Sala, Sulla. So he destroyed Plato's academy in 86 BC. Now, the people in the Byzantine Empire and the Islamic world, even the Muslims in Saudi Arabia and also in other Muslim countries, even we study, we read Plato. During the Renaissance, the age of Queen Elizabeth, when William Shakespeare was writing in England. So during the Renaissance age, the scholars like Petrarch, there was a scholar, Petrarch, an Italian scholar and poet. So Petrarch revived Plato's thought, Plato's philosophy. Petrarch and also other scholars, they loved Plato's writings. They talked about Plato's writings, and they told other people about Plato and his philosophy. William Wordsworth, an English romantic poet, Percy Bysshe Shelley, another English romantic poet, and also others in the 19th century romantic movement, uh, they found Plato's philosophical ideas very important. Even the metaphysical poets, for example, John Donne, was much influenced by Plato, especially Platonic love. So, as I am talking about Plato, I think I should also give you some ideas about Platonic love. Do you know what Platonic love means?
Yes, sir. যেখানে শারীরিক ভালোবাসাটা মুখ্য থাকবে না, কিন্তু বাইরের যে ভালোবাসা ওটাই মুখ্য। এটার একটা কন্ট্রাডিকশন হচ্ছে আপনার কোন একটা ভুলে গেছি আমি। ফিলোসোফার প্লেটোনিক লাভ, আরেকটা ছিল কি লাভ স্যার? ভুলে গেছি।
Vulgar love, worldly love.
হ্যাঁ, এগুলা থেকে ডিফারেন্স টাইপে বলা হয় প্লেটোনিক লাভ।
Can anyone else?
যেখানে স্যার শারীরিক ভালোবাসাটাই মুখ্য না, কিন্তু অন্য যে একটা আছে ওটাই মুখ্য, এটাই প্লেটোনিক লাভ।
Now, do you agree? Others?
Not sure, sir.
Nilufa? Nipa?
Yes, sir.
What is Platonic love? Any idea?
স্যার এক কথা বলা যেতে পারে, জন ডানের যে কবিতাগুলোর মধ্যে যে ভালোবাসা তুলে ধরছে ওগুলাই হচ্ছে প্লেটোনিক লাভ। যেমন দ্য গুড মারো, তার মধ্যে যে তার সেপারেশনের একটা কবিতা ছিল ওটাই।
A valediction, forbidding morning. The poem of separation, as you are saying, is called a valediction,
Yes, sir.
forbidding morning.
জি, ফরওয়ার্ডিং মর্নিং ছিল নামটা। হ্যাঁ, এটাই। Platonic love.
Okay, just wait. I am going to share those. So, as I was asking Nilufa, any idea about Platonic love? Nilufa, can you hear me? Nipa,
Yes, sir.
do you know what Platonic love is?
তার সুন্দরের জন্য সুন্দর কাউকেই থাকতে হবে। একটা সুন্দরকে অন্য আহ, দেখতে সুন্দর না ওরকম ফিজিক্যালি কম বিউটিফুল এরকম কারো প্রেমে করতে পারে, ওইটাই প্লাটনিক লাভ।
All right. Actually, Platonic love is the love where there should be no physicality. There should be no, no importance to sexuality. All right. It is about the unification of the souls. You are missing someone. This is Platonic love. You miss his company or you miss her company. This is Platonic love. Can you see the screen?
না স্যার, স্টিল লোডিং। তাহলে তো স্যার আমার আইডিয়াটা ঠিক আছে, আমারটাই রাইট। তাহলে স্যার নাম্বার বাড়াই দেন।
I hope you can see the screen now.
Yes, sir.
So the types of love. Number one, romantic love. The romantic love is cute. All right. It's called puppy love or cute love. Puppy means, the child of a dog. All right. It's also called puppy. So dogs, the kids of a dog are really so cute. So there's romantic love is also cute. The boy is always buying flowers, buying roses for the girl. So the feeling is just, you cannot describe in words. So that's why it is called puppy love. Then sexual love. Sexual love is also called a vulgar love or worldly love. And Plato did not support sexual love. Then there is another one, pragmatic love. Pragmatic love means rational, reasoning kind of love. All right. So it's like a conditional love. Conditional. Like if I love, what I will get. All right. So this is called practical, pragmatic kind of love. Then Platonic love. Platonic love is spiritual. You miss, the girl misses the boy misses the girl, and there is a kind of, friendship. Platonic love is also called friendship. In friendship, two friends, they love, but it is not a physical love. The love of two friends, it is not sexual love. They miss each other, they talk to each other, they enjoy their friendship, they enjoy their talking, everything. Just there is no sexuality. So this is called Platonic love. All right. Then there is companionship love. Companionship love means, it is also it is also similar to Platonic love. If you have good friendships, that means you have companionship love in your mind. Then there is,
এখানে ফ্রয়েডিয়ান লাভ আসে না কেন?
sorry,
লাভ গুলোর তালিকায় ফ্রয়েডিয়ান লাভ, সিগমুন্ড ফ্রয়েড থেকে যেটা আসছিল, সিগমুন্ড ফ্রয়েডের যে মনস্তাত্ত্বিক চিন্তাধারা থেকে, অস্ট্রেলিয়ান দার্শনিক।
yes, Austrian psychoanalyst, psychologist, Austrian monobigyani, Sigmund Freud. Actually, Sigmund Freud, there are, some debates, some controversies regarding his ideas. So some people, some scholars believe his ideas. Many scholars do not believe his ideas. Anyway, it is just a rough list. All right. So there is altruistic love. Altruistic love means selfless love, unconditional love. A husband loves his wife. This is selfless, মানে নিঃস্বার্থ ভালোবাসা। এখানে কোনো স্বার্থপরতা নেই। হাজবেন্ড ওয়াইফকে ভালোবাসে, ওয়াইফ হাজবেন্ডকে ভালোবাসে। altruistic love. Then there is manic love. Manic love means a crazy lover, mad lover, who does not want that his beloved should talk to another person. He is always jealous, মানে হিংসা হিংসা করছে, কারোর সাথে কথা বলতে দিচ্ছে না মেয়েটিকে, মেয়েটি কারোর সাথে কথা বললে সে সরিয়ে দিচ্ছে। মানে বুঝতে পারছো, হি ইজ ম্যাড, এ ম্যাড লাভার। এটা কি
আজকালের সংখ্যা বেশি।
মেয়েদের ক্ষেত্রেও হয় না? অনেক মেয়েরাও তো আছে যে ছেলেদেরকে অন্য মেয়েদের সাথে কথা বলতে দেয় না, আছে না?
স্যার কম স্যার অনেক।
এটা কম হলেও আছে।
কম, এটা অনেক অনেক উল্টা। কি কম?
ছেলেদের ছেলেদের ক্ষেত্রে বেশি দেখা যায়, মেয়েদের মধ্যেও
Yes.
আছে। So this is called manic, crazy love, mad love. And there is another love, self-love. Self-love means you love yourself.
Yourself.
You love yourself. What does it mean?
স্যার মনে করেন ফেসবুকে কেউ নিজের ছবি দিল, আবার নিজের ছবিতে স্যার নিজের লাভ রেখ দিল, দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড নার্সিসিস্টিক অ্যাটিটিউড। এগুলো হচ্ছে নিজের, তার মধ্যে নিজের ছবি নিজে আয়নাতে দেখা বারবার।
Yes, exactly this one. This one is narcissistic. Adidar is right. When you see or when you look at your face again and again in the mirror, that means you love yourself, you love your face, you love everything about you. So you are more important to you. All right? Every day
Yes, sir.
you look at the mirror. আছে না এরকম, এরকম ছেলে মেয়ে আছে না?
জি স্যার। স্যার মেয়েরা তো স্যার আয়না পকেটে নিয়ে ঘুরে।
স্যার আপনি যে আপনার
ছেলেরাও
পিছনে
ঘুরে
স্যার,
এখন।
ছেলেরাও
Hello,
আছে
sir.
এরকম?
না স্যার।
জি স্যার।
শুনো,
স্যার
আয়না
আপনি যে
আয়না
আপনি
আয়না সাথে রাখা এক জিনিস, আর বারবার দেখা আরেক জিনিস। ঠিক আছে? কি
জি
বোঝাতে
স্যার।
চেয়েছি, বুঝেছো? আয়না পকেটে রেখেছো,
বুঝেছি।
হয়তো হঠাৎ প্রয়োজনে দেখছো, এটা এক জিনিস। কিন্তু আয়না রেখে বারবার বারবার বারবার, হ্যাঁ, সেটা আমি সেটার কথা বলছি। ডু ইউ আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড?
Yes, sir.
ইয়েস স্যার।
So this is called self-love.
নার্সিসিস্টিক।
Self-love is also called narcissistic love. Can you see the photo on the screen?
স্যার আমি আপনার পিছনের ছবি দেখতে পাচ্ছি, কিন্তু ডিসপ্লেতে কোনো ছবি আসতেছে না।
Okay, wait. I am sharing the screen. Can others see?
No, sir. Still, yes, sir.
What is it? What is going on? There is a man looking.
তার রিফ্লেক্ট দেখতেছে।
There is a what? There is water. There is water, and the man is looking. And
Yes, sir.
what does he see?
তার নিজের ছবি নিজে দেখতেছে এতে রিফ্লেকশনে।
Okay, so this man is actually Narcissus.
নার্সিসিস্টিক গাই বলা যায়।
He is Narcissus. The word narcissistic has come from this person, Narcissus. In Greek mythology, there was a person whose name was Narcissus. So, do you know who Narcissus was?
No, sir.
Sir, he was self-obsessed.
He was
Self-obsessed.
self-possessed,
Obsessed, sir.
self-obsessed.
Obsessed.
Yes,
Obsessed.
self-obsessed. That means uh, in Greek mythology, there was a hunter. His name was Narcissus. He was extremely handsome, as you can see in the photo. Isn't he handsome? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So he was extremely handsome, and many girls loved him, but he did not love anyone. He was extremely proud of himself, and one day he saw himself, you know, in the water, in the reflection. So he started loving himself, as you can see in the photo. So he started loving himself, and he started to kiss his reflection in the water, but he failed. He could not kiss his face. His, you know, he could not uh, touch his, what should I say, touch his own face in the reflection of the water, and he died. He died there. And there a flower bloomed, and that flower is called narcissa. You know, the plant is called narcissus plant, or the flower is called daffodil. So the word
ড্যাফোডিল
daffodil,
ড্যাফোডিল স্যার ওখান থেকে আসছে
yes, daffodil flower. It is a beautiful flower, and it is also called narcissus flower. Okay, so let me get back to the point now. Okay, I'm sharing another photo. Just wait, please. Can you see this new photo on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is there? How many people?
Two, sir.
Two people. And what is happening with the boy? His heart is coming out.
বাহারই আসছে স্যার
His is
পুরো
Sir, it
ভালোবাসার
has a
হাবুডুবু খাচ্ছে
trembling.
মেবি
Sir, trembling.
his heart is beating so fast, right?
Yes, sir.
And I mean, they are in love. All right. So
Yes, sir.
is it platonic, or physical or sexual?
ফিজিক্যাল
Is it physical now? No. The photo, is there any
সরি স্যার
physicality?
মেবি যে
They are looking at each other. Is it physical? No.
No, sir.
It's platonic. It's platonic now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I hope you understand. Okay, so let me get back to the point. I will take 5 more minutes. So you see, many people, many scholars, many scientists, many poets, they follow Plato, they follow Plato's philosophy. And I have already discussed almost everything regarding Plato. As you already know, he wrote 30 books. Some say he wrote more than 30 books. And the books are called the dialogues.